Suzanne Somers' $10 million Malibu mansion tour. Suzanne Marie Somers, Mahoney, October 16, 1946, is an American actress, author, songster, businesswoman, and health prophet. She appeared in the TV part of Chrissy Snow on Three's Company and as Carol Foster Lambert on Step by Step. Somers latterly became the author of a series of tone help books, including Ageless: The Naked Truth About Bioidentical Hormones, 2006, about bioidentical hormone relief remedy. She has released 2 autobiographies, 4 diet books, and a book of poetry. Somers has been blamed for her views on some medical subjects and her advocacy of the Wiley Protocol, which has been labeled as scientifically unproven and dangerous. Her creation of indispensable cancer treatments has entered review from the American Cancer Society. Born Suzanne Marie Mahoney in the San Francisco exurb of San Bruno, California, Somers is the third of 4 children in an Irish-American unqualified family. Her mother, Marian Elizabeth Turner, was a medical clerk, and her father, Francis Mahoney, was a drudge and gardener. When Suzanne was 6 times old, her father became an alcoholic. Somers's father would call her names and embarrass her. Somers attended Cappuccino High School. She also said she was a cheerleader at Mercy High School in Burlingame, California, and was accepted at San Francisco College for Women, a council run by the Catholic Society of the Sacred Heart Order. Somers married Bruce Somers in 1965, when she was 19, and they had a son, Bruce Jr. in November 1965. That marriage ended in 1968. Somers became a prize model on Anniversary Game, 1969-70, where she met host Alan Hamel. Citation demanded. They married in 1977, citation demanded. Somers has 3 granddaughters, Camellia, Violet, and Daisy Hamel Buffa. Somers was diagnosed with stage 2 bone cancer in April 2000, and had a lumpectomy to remove the cancer followed by radiation remedy, but decided to abstain chemotherapy in favor of a fermented mistletoe extract called Iscador. On January 9, 2007, the Associated Press reported that a campfire in Southern California had destroyed Somers' Malibu home. Somers began acting in small places during the late 1960s and early 1970s, including on colorful talk shows promoting her book of poetry, and Bit Corridor in pictures, similar as the Golden and the White Thunderbird in American Graffiti, and an occasion of the American interpretation of the sitcom Lotzolok as the femme fatale in the early 1970s. She also appeared in the Rockford Lines in 1974 and had an underrated part as a topless pool girl in Magnum Force in 1973. She also had a guest starring part on the 6 Million Bone Man in the 1977 Occasion Cheshire Project. She played a passenger on the first occasion of The Love Boat, as well as a guest appearance in a 1976 occasion of One Day at a Time. She latterly landed her most notorious part of the featherbrained golden Chrissy Snow on the ABC sitcom Three's Company in 1977. Also that time, she was a celebrity panelist on Match Game, and appeared with hubby Alan Hamel on Betrayers. Somers was cast in the ABC sitcom Three's Company in January 1977. After actresses Suzanne Zenner and Susan Lanier didn't impress directors during the first 2 Aviators, Somers was suggested by ABC president Fred Silverman, who had seen her on The Tonight Show, and she was auditioned and hired the day before the taping of the 3rd and final Airman officially commenced. She portrayed Chrissy Snow, a stereotypical dumb golden, who was employed as an office clerk. The series co-starred John Ritter and Joyce DeWitt in a comedy of crimes about 2 single women living with a single man who pretends to be gay in order to bypass the landlord's policy prescribing single men participating in apartment with single women. The program was an instant success in the conditions, ultimately spawning a short-lived spin-off series starring Norman Fell and Audra Lindley. Somers appeared in 2 Playboy cover point Raw pictorials in 1980 and 1984. Her first set of raw prints was taken by Stan Malinowski in February 1970 when Somers was a floundering model and actress and did a test photoshoot for the magazine. She was accepted as a Playmate seeker in 1971, but declined to pose raw before the factual shoot. During an appearance on The Tonight Show, she denied ever posing raw, except for a high society topless print, which urged Playboy to publish prints from the 1970 Malinowski shoot a decade laterally, in 1980. Somers supports bioidentical hormone relief remedy. Her book, Ageless, includes interviews with 16 interpreters of bioidentical hormone remedy, but gives redundant discussion to one specific approach, the Wiley Protocol. Somers and T.S. Wiley, the originator of the Wiley Protocol, have been blamed for their advocacy of the Wiley Protocol. A group of 7 Krokers, all of whom use bioidentical hormone curatives to address health issues in women, issued a public letter to Somers and her publisher, Crown, in which they state that the protocol is scientifically unproven and dangerous and cite Wiley's lack of medical and clinical qualifications. The use of bioidentical hormone curatives is a veritably controversial area of drug. Its efficacy has no way been tested, and multitudinous groups have expressed concern over its safety and the deceiving claims made by interpreters, which was the subject of an Associated Press composition. The problem for numerous Krokers: these custom compounded products aren't approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Somers, whose hormone authority involves creams, injections and some 60 supplements daily, got a huge boost before this time from Oprah Winfrey. Numerous people write Suzanne off as a quack, Winfrey said when Somers appeared on her show. But she just might be a colonist. Yet Winfrey's wordless support of Somers gave her some of the worst press of her career. Crazy Talk, Newsweek headlined in composition on the talk show host before this time. Another caption, on Salon. Calm Oprah's bad medicine. Suzanne Somers is a veritably successful celebrity in America. She's a phenomenal actress from America who has been working in the assiduity for a veritably long time. Her work in the medical field is relatively successful, too, though it also has been blamed by numerous. Suzanne Somers has a current net worth of $105 million. Suzanne Somers has a veritably beautiful collection of buses. She's rich and likes to enjoy buses from the veritably morning. She has some quaint buses as well, like Jaguar F-Type, Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, Subaru, and many further. So now let's have a look at previously owned property by Suzanne Somers. Palm Spring Mansion. The actress, 74, listed the emotional hearthstone that she has possessed for over 40 times with her hubby, patron Alan Hamel, back in January for $8.5 million, with real estate agent Josh Flagg and his hubby Bobby Boyd, stars of Bravo's $1 Million listing Los Angeles. Property records now show that the home is presently in escrow. According to the sanction table, the Three's Company star's 7-bedroom, 10-restroom property is regarded as one of the most fat estates in the Mesa neighborhood, with 4 individual estates and a main house. The main suite is home to a private yard, out-of-door shower, hand-sculpted Balinese theater doors, a claw-bottom hogshead, gemstone shower and contemplation theater. Also set up on the massive property is a swimming pool, a hot-in-ground private cascade and 4 parking spaces. Somers had preliminarily tried to auction off the property, which had been listed for trade with an asking price of $14.5 million, in January 2018 with concierge deals in cooperation with Scott Lyle of Douglas Elliman Real Estate, but had not set up a buyer. So now let us quickly have a tour of Suzanne's Malibu mansion. In 2007, a fire destroyed 4 homes in Malibu, including the oceanfront cabin of Three's Company star Suzanne Somers. After the sandhouse burned down, Somers left the land empty and ultimately vended the 2 side-by-side lots for a combined $12.03 million in 2016. Inventors spent the last many times erecting a satiny, custom-made home on the double-lot property, and it just surfaced for trade at $40 million. It'll be one of Megacity's premium deals of the time if it gets anywhere close to $40 million, but in a time when Malibu readdressed the ceiling of the Southern California real estate request, anything is possible. In October, billionaire adventure commercial Mark Andreessen paid a California record $177 million for a literal emulsion on 7 acres just a many long holes west. Somers' former estate is a bit lower, with the 2 lots combining for about 1/3 of an acre, but still features 100 bases of sand aspect. Supported by 27 caissons that run 60 bases deep, the 2-story home hovers just above the water with multiple balconies overlooking the ocean. Wood accentuations the surface and continues outside, lining bottoms and ceilings in the vast, open conception living spaces. Walls of glass cover the backside of the home, and other highlights include hot bottoms, demitasse walls and a quartzite kitchen. The 4-quart bottom plan holds 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. A swimming pool and gym are set up off the main position, and the rooftop sundeck adds a hot hogshead and fire hole. So this was all about Suzanne Somers' lifestyle and her real estate portfolio. So if you enjoyed watching this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also, do not forget to comment down your views. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next one.